Ladies and gentlemen, I have only two questions for you. Question number one. Where exactly is the former Mungiki leader, Maina Njenga? Because Maina Njenga is no longer active in politics, and especially the politics of the larger Mount Kenya region, whereby in the recent past, we saw Maina Njenga's politics and popularity in that region had started to gain weight, close to the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Question number two. Why do you think Maina Njenga dumped Raila Amolo Odinga? Because it is very clear, crystal clear, that Maina Njenga is no longer with Raila Amolo Odinga. Unlike previously, where we saw Maina Njenga attending Raila Odinga stroke Azimio political events. So when last did you see Maina Njenga and Raila Odinga together? What really happened? Maina Njenga was being sponsored. Maina Njenga was being endorsed by Raila Odinga and Raila Odinga's supporters to be the Mount Kenya region kingpin. And that is why Raila Odinga's supporters and Azimio leaders compared the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to Maina Njenga, who was the kingpin. And of course, Maina Njenga failed to be the kingpin of the Mount Kenya region. You want to know why? It is because Maina Njenga was actually in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. And there is no way that you can support Raila Amolo Odinga in Azimio and expect to be the Mount Kenya region kingpin. That is totally impossible. But there are four reasons which I want to explain to you in details why Maina Njenga dumped Raila Odinga. But before that, just a quick reminder, if you are listening to me and you haven't subscribed, I'm requesting you to please just take a second or two and subscribe to this channel, because the analysis for today is going to be very, very interesting. And to my returning subscribers, I really want to appreciate you. You can also click the like button. It is very, very important because YouTube will automatically recommend this video in particular to reach out to others so that you can grow. You can also activate the notification bell, all the notifications in this channel, so that every time immediately I post a video here, YouTube will automatically send you the notifications, and therefore you will not miss even a single video that I always upload in this channel on daily basis. Having said that, I want us to go straight into the details of this particular video. And the question is, why do you think the former Mungiki leader, Maina Njenga, made a decision to dump Raila Odinga quietly? Number one, it is because of Raila Amolo Odinga's African Union Commission chairmanship position. Currently, Raila Amolo Odinga is being branded as a national leader, in fact, an African leader. And that is why we have seen Raila Odinga associating himself with different heads of states across Africa. Raila Odinga has been conducting meetings with leaders like Museveni of Uganda, Samia Suluhu, leaders like Paul Kagame, and the rest. So basically, Raila Odinga is no longer playing local and tribal politics with people like Maina Njenga. And that is why it is very rare. In fact, you cannot see Maina Njenga associating with Raila Odinga anywhere. That is the first reason. Number two, it is because of Maina Njenga dumped Raila Odinga because of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance, which has collapsed. The truth is, Azimio is completely dead. That is why you can see top Azimio leaders like Martha Karua, leaders like Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, leaders like Eugene Wamalwa, Jeremiah Kioni, who are currently making a decision to exit Azimio quietly. Remember that Maina Njenga was supporting Raila Amolo Odinga fully through the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya Alliance. Now that Azimio is dead, it is the reason as to why you cannot see Maina Njenga supporting Raila Odinga anymore. Number 3, it is because of the National Dialogue Committee report. Why am I saying this? Immediately, Raila Amolo Odinga agreed to dialogue with President William Samoei Arap Ruto through the National Dialogue Committee report. That was the last time that I saw Maina Njenga supporting Raila Odinga. And remember that majority of Azimio leaders from the larger Mount Kenya region totally opposed the NADCO report. Leaders like Martha Karua, Jeremiah Kioni, and the rest. And the reasons as to why they opposed that report, it is because when Raila Odinga was appointing leaders to represent Azimio in the NADCO report, Raila Odinga did not include even a single leader from the larger Mount Kenya region. So they were not part of the negotiations of the decision makers. It was only later on that Raila Odinga appointed Jeremiah Kioni as a technical committee to just listen what people are talking in that meeting at Bomas. And also the NADCO report was totally against the interests of Azimio leaders in the larger Mount Kenya region. That is why they were opposing that report. So basically here my point is, even Maina Njenga decided to dump Raila Odinga because of the NADCO report and also for associating with President William Samoei Arap Ruto to dialogue together. And the Azimio leaders from the larger Mount Kenya region opposed President William Samoei Arap Ruto. Number 4, and finally, Maina Njenga decided to dump Raila Odinga simply because Maina Njenga faced severe rejection in the larger Mount Kenya region. Why do you think Maina Njenga started to face rejection in a mountain? It is because it is very, very hard to sell Raila Odinga in that region. It is really, really hard for the Kikuyus to accept Raila Amolo Odinga. This is because majority of the Kikuyus are actually in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, in UDA party. And that is why the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, also tried to sell Raila Odinga, but it was impossible. Mama Ngina Kenyatta also tried to sell Raila Odinga. It was also possible, including Azimio La Umoja One Kenya Alliance, a group of leaders from the mountain who came together to push or to endorse Raila Odinga in the mountain, tried to campaign for Raila Odinga. It was really impossible. Maina Njenga also gave up on Raila Odinga because his popularity had started to decrease. So I want us to wait and see ahead of the 2027 general elections if Maina Njenga will re-emerge. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this point. I would also want to know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions in the comment section down below. What can you say about Maina Njenga being very inactive in Raila Odinga's politics? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, I don't have much. Let me see you again in my next political analysis. My name is Jason. Bye-bye.